Guys, mark your calendars next Friday, the 24th. One of the biggest projects probably ever on a competitive Pokemon front. Definitely that I've been a part of, but maybe ever. You know, this is like some crazy stuff. Some crazy stuff. It's focused on team building because that's the biggest pain point that everyone has right now. But yeah, I know we decayed quite a bit. I played a few games with this team. Shout out to Savoris. And I lost both the games I was playing around with. Not because of the team though, which is good. Just because I've been impatient, trying to rush through the games and beat the opponent within like a couple turns, which you never do. Right? Not never, but I advise against it if you're trying to play seriously. And cost me the game in the end because I didn't check for a set. So, but I've tested the team enough to okay, cool. But anyway, we're not gonna go for the run. It's gonna be a really casual, just couple lives to get back into the swing of things. Not from a meta standpoint, even though I do know the meta has changed a lot since I haven't played since before Gliscor got banned. So it's interesting to see Moltres now and such. But more so from getting back, I want to upload daily, but I do have a lot going on in the background, so it's hard for me to like lock in and go, all right, yo, we're gonna go for #1 and manage all the other stuff. So there'll be plenty of time after next Friday, really that weekend, to get #1. So let's just ride with it and have some good time. Have a good time. I can't guard against Ghost. That's the immediate thing I noticed. Moltres is cool, almost inevitable. That's literally. There's a Tusk. Okay. I don't see how he guards against Dragapult. I mean, I really wish I had fucking Flamethrower here. I'm pretty sure this shit would be eviscerated. So we're staring down Sneasely, as he's likely gonna sword Zance and do things. Curious as to what these do now. Would be. I remember facing one with Gunk Shot. I think it was this live. I think it was this live. I mean this. I think it was in a live. At 246, I'll still do a good bit. I don't know what they do. I have a max Moltres. I'd assume I can do some things versus this, right? So let's try. Terra Flying. Oh, there's no way that kills me. Great, wondrous, amazing. So fucking phenomenal. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, 3 touches and no burn. Amazing. That's the way I like my games, you know. It's not over. It's not over, but definitely not looking good. Definitely not looking good for me. He CCs into my Tusk, anticipating it. Again, definitely not over, but especially because I used up my Terra, it's gonna be very tricky to win. When it would have been a bloodbath, all I need to do was burn him. I gotta force the CC again, right? Well, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Acro hurt. Fallen 2 suckers I'm gonna kill. Yeah. I'll give up Slow King. If I get enough defense drops, he's finished too. Gambit's my weakest link. He has to aggro. Yeah. Alright, so we got around this Sneasler without losing my other checks to his shit. Because Rillaboom fucks him up. But I need Pult for his Zenta. Gambit isn't that good. Like, as far as like, you know, the end game and such. So I wouldn't want to switch Slowking, Smacks, and Amrish, all the others actually, unless this has like bulk up or something. So he's Rocky Helmet, not Ghost for Stealth Rocks, which I don't understand. I wouldn't have traded damage there for Stealth Rock, especially if I hard switched to Pult, you lose a Mon, which he's still gonna do. So, you know, we're gonna Sucker Punch here so you actually can't get Rapid Spin damage, the speed, and now you lose a Mon. It's a very odd decision there. My Pult might be slower than the Zemazenta, which is pretty stupid. We gotta go Slow King here. Even if he Earth Powers, I have the Boom. Does Earth Power, and that looks like Specs, I think. That said, I got the Boom. I don't think he's switching, but it doesn't matter because I can just go Pult. Oh, he actually does switch. Let's see. Yeah, Slow King is best here for two reasons. I get the Chilly Reception as he mindlessly tail goes, as I expect. But the key component is that, because I know it would cover, Rillaboom would cover for the tail glow play. I can just hard switch out. The key component is, so I get to Future Sight into Sludge Bomb. Because Iron Defense doesn't matter, Crunch doesn't do a KO. I can just Sludge Bomb into Future Sight, done. Now, him crunching again would be an issue. Maybe not, maybe not. Let me think. Crunching, it wouldn't kill Pult, but I'm not sure if I'm faster than him. So I'll do is just switch around until I get enough regen. In case the Enamorus being Scarf is the only way he could win. He's gonna Moonblast here. Yeah, he has to Moonblast unless he's not choiced. He has to be choiced. He fucking switch out from Rillaboom. I think it's Specs. I mean, no, I think Specs would have done a bit. I am max. It's hard to say. And this allows me to get my my regen back. I probably should switch out here into Bolt. In fact, yes, that's always the play here, because if he's not choiced and he was just bluffing and Earth Powers me here, my Pult can't one-shot him from the range I'm at, so I need the regen damage. If he's choiced, he's gonna Moonblast again, and I always win anyway. Slow King is key. So I just slack off first. Yeah, and it doesn't matter if he gets a bunch of drops. Yeah. So I end up managing to pull back after the Sneasler stuff. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, massive release, guys. Get your shit ready. So I guess Sneasler Boom is everything now after Scourge went, which is not shocking. How are y'all feeling about the meta? Again, I haven't played in quite some time. My attention has been on Mons, but been on like more of the long game of Mons, not like a metagame kind of thing, like the long game. How can we shift the paradigm, you know? So if you notice a lot of polls on those, on the thoughts and all the things, a very similar structure, almost identical actually. It's Train and Hatterene are the only difference. Doesn't have any rocks, and your Train could be rocks. I could mash him up with my Gambit. It just depends. I'm Terrifier. Bolt and Tusk are bitches. I just bitches to him. If he were to mindlessly, I thought he did mindlessly Rillaboom again. So I'm staring down it's actually really good because Moltres is a really big asset. Really important asset. I could Shadow Ball, but depending on what kind of Train he is, I might not 2k, and it seems to be the case. He mindlessly Magma Storms, that's blessed. So he goes for Will-O-Wisp, which is amazing. Amazing. For the key factor that we're staring down the Rillaboom and I get to go Moltres, even if you were to stay in and do some stupid shit like Will-O-Wisp again, very low risk for me, as you saw. I don't understand the Will-O-Wisp play, but that gives me a lot of data on the fact that my opponent likely does not think. So that's useful. I'd Shadow Ball, but if you saw how much the fucking Surf did, there's no reason to Shadow Ball. So Oster Manaphy, again, very interesting decision. Because if you go Manaphy, you're forcing the Terra, you know, and you're not even sweeping with it. I'm debating whether I want to go Slow King first I could go Slow King, Chili Recept straight into Rillaboom, or I could go hard Rillaboom. If I go hard Rillaboom, you'd have to Terra into a type that can take the hit. I'd give up Rillaboom in exchange for, that's fine. I could Ice Beam straight up, but it won't knock me out, so Acid Armor, okay, didn't expect that. You'd have to Terra, no? Bro, are you fucking serious? He died there. You saw 53. How are you gonna... But we said he doesn't think. Man, that pussy fucking pissed me off, man. Bro was gonna die. What the fuck? Okay, we'll make do. Man, that's fucking lame as shit. How you gonna fucking fish for the burn? That's your game plan? I'm gonna hope I burn. I'm gonna Acid Armor and hope I burn. If I don't burn, I lose my mana fee. If I burn, I'm in the game. The strats, I tell ya. Shadow Ball will probably do. Thing is, if I Terra, because of the it is what it is, man. Great, fucking phenomenal. Not 100 if 2 Shadow Balls Terra Ghosted would kill him versus 1 Shadow Ball into 1 Terra Ghost. I'm gonna Terra. 46. Okay, perfect. He has nothing to guard against. So I forced the Terra, which is useful. I don't know what the fuck is going on with me. I missed the Sneasler burn last turn, and then that Shadow Ball hit heavy. I know I'm Specs and it's Terra, but geez, that Modest makes a big difference. And I said, one of the beautiful things about this is that Moltres smacks everything except his Hatterene, and my like defensive backbone of a team is something that is often overlooked. And this is one of the things that we're gonna go over in the thing I'm releasing very soon. So it gives the mana fee up. But if you notice, a lot of times in the game, I was like, oh, something happens, but I'm like, I haven't lost. And you're like, oh, how does he know he hasn't lost? It's because the offensive side of things, that would have been difficult depending on what. And the only reason I know how to solve these things very quickly is because I've done so in the past. That's another thing that's underestimated, right? It's like, okay, well, Jam, how do you come up with these solutions immediately when it takes me forever? I didn't see that until you mentioned it in the recording. It's not because I'm a savant. All it is that, you know, I've been in these situations before. I know he's gonna knock off there. He's actually banded, which is useful to note. That's gonna mean that I get another KO with Dragapult. I'm pretty sure that's banded. 59%. You're not doing 59 to me. Actually, not wise to U-turn here. If you're banded, maybe I'll get some damage on your Hatterene. What he's gonna have to do is hard switch to Hatterene. I actually want him to keep his choice band. It's more useful for me. And as I said, Moltres is inevitable. And if I get the U-turn damage off first, it's like Oscar Sneasler, which is perfect because he doesn't even get the Swords Dance. He's already Terra, so I could kill him. So he's an acrobatic set. There's no way he's taking a Headlong Rush. He's Dire Claw, he hacks me. I could go Slow King, Future Sight, as he Swords Dance. This is... I'd sack... Rillaboom. I'd sack Rillaboom. And be one more turn of Future Sight. I'd have to go one of these mons anyway. Alternatively, I go Tusk. Actually better to go Slow King first and Future Sight since we've already accounted for Terra. And since he can't switch the Sneasler out because he's gonna lose his terrain, it's a win-win. Because the Sneaslers that I was using, or the teams that I got, were actually slower than last shot. What is that? Man, the metagame is evolving. I could also go Tusk and go to Slow King, but Slow King is better. This is one of those things, like, I'm not trying to be fancy here. Slowking is just better. So we're gonna what do I want to do? I could get greedy and try the rocks, but there's no reason to. We're just gonna rapid spin here. He dire claws. Yeah. So gone. Sneasler's gone. Could have gotten rocks there, but that's it. No need to get greedy. And now there was one. Because Gambit's good to shut down the Hatterene. That's why the Terra early. A team like his is ultra Terra dependent. When you have too many mods that are Terra dependent, when one can't Terra, I mean, let's say Manaphy takes the Terra, then your dog can't Terra, your Sneasler can't Terra, which really Terra reliant to really protect themselves. When they don't have it, it's a bloodbath, you know. So how do we want to go about this? Yeah, we always just go Moltres. If he knocks off, that's great. Oh, he just wanted the boost. Okay, won't help, but I'll take it because I have a motherfucking Gambit. I have a Gambit. I have a Terra Ghost Pope. I love it, and he has no leftovers. Love it, and my Gambit's getting fucking the boost too, and he has to go for the Calm Mind this turn, or he's gonna get waxed. And Gambit doesn't care if he Calm Minds, even if you were to somehow knock my Gambit out. Gambit's the weakest link. You get the Iron Head off. Boom, Shadow Ball. Boom, Shadow Ball. Boom, Shadow Ball. My worst case scenario would it be a Stone Edging Zamazenta, but then at that point, Future Sight Slowking is gonna do him in just like the last guy, just like the last Victimino. So he has Nuzzle. Very interesting. I don't know if that matters. No hacks. Gonna actually try to go for the hacks at least. I try the draining and hacks. Okay, go Gambit. We don't fuck around, my man. And now we Sucker Punch here every time. The reason being is the terrain was gonna wear off, and that's his only form of recovery. So if he didn't attack and Calm Minded there, as long as we can stop him from recovering, then it's finished, right? Because that's what he's banking on. He needs to get some recovery and hacks. He just forfeits. He's like, yeah, there's just no way. There's just no hope. So yeah, just all I'm saying, guys. The time is near for a new era. New era. My man Garganical. I haven't seen you in a while. My man. The meta looks like it's crazy. Gliscor gone. The meta looks very similar to how it was before the DLC. Like, I haven't seen an Ogerpon. I haven't seen one fucking Ogerpon. There are 3 of them. I haven't seen one of them, motherfucker. I want them, motherfucker. I actually really like Dragapult being Surf here. Surf is going to really mess that Organical of Gar up. And Rocks plus Boom, very, very tricky, very sinister. Let me see, Future Sight plus what? Future Sight plus Dragapult's a kill. Damn near every turn. And how does one deal with my Slowking? Depending on Tusk. If Moltres is raising in usage, I do sense a let's see. I do sense, okay, so we're thinking similarly. The only difference is that the consequences of my Future Sight are far higher than yours, and you actually making me slower than you is a great thing, because I get the chilly second. So you never want to T-wave a Slowking unless you get the luck you want. So let's find out. But Fishy versus Pult, yeah, fucking phenomenal. Great. This is annoying if he's physical. That's a little frustrating. But it's okay. It's alright. you know. So I doubt his other move is Psychic, because that's the only thing that could kill my Tusk in one hit. Or at least gets like max special attack Grassline, Thunder Wave, fucking Grassline. I don't think he has Slack Off. And so, you know, the sequence he's thinking is gonna go down here is the Volt Switch on Slowking into Tusk on Spin. I mean, he could if the Tusk is. This is why Moltres used to be a bitch. If the Tusk is Stone Edge, I mean, he has a Valiant, so I'm thinking some kind of sinister behaviors is coming my way. I'm gonna position myself in a way where the Tusk can't come out. As I said, even a Volt Switch. That's how so people do these days. There's a Tusk. He's threatened by me. I'm gonna Volt Switch. It's not a bad play, right? Low risk, decent reward play. If I stand, you know, what are the true consequences? I could see him repositioning into Gargear, but opts for the Slowking. And what this does is allows for me to Slowking myself. He actually chilies. That's not what I expected, especially because he doesn't have recovery, I'm sure. So if I Shadow Ball there, he's finished. This is heavy duty boots. Heavy duty boot status. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a beating here. If I get the Future Sight, come the fuck on, bro. You're not good. You're really not good. How am I gonna get fucking paralyzed twice out of 3 fucking turns? He took so much value for nothing. I got nothing in return. My Great Tusk, my Gambit is too important. I can't risk it. It's probably the UT wave. He darts. How annoying. Because he gets so much leverage here because of that. Actually goes Slowking and it's Sludge. Cool. If I were to allow this to get T-waved here, that adds a lot of variance to this game. It adds a lot of variance to this game, which I don't want to do. I want my, so he does have Future Sight. Pulse a bad play. Come on, dude! 3 out of 4? Let me think. Do I Terror this? If he has Will-O-Wisp, he's gonna use it here, which is really pissing me off. It makes his Zapdos a real issue. Man, that's frustrating. One of them Future Sights in this game's night and day. He doesn't strike me as the type of player smart enough to just Will-O-Wisp here if he has it. No disrespect. I mean, he's either hexing or Will-O-Wisping. Future Sight plus hex is a lot of damage. Because if I get full parry again and I Terra, I lose both. I don't need Gambit to win, but it's really good. Oh, fuck it. I don't have a choice. See what the fuck I'm talking about. But as I said, from the data I've gathered from the opponent, that really blew my eye. But I think I'll be able to dismantle him fairly quickly, given the data I just got. One, shouldn't U-turn here, but he's going to. So I said I've gathered enough data. I'm gonna speed this game up a bit. I'm a little aggravated, still just a wee bit. So that made no sense. 5 out of fucking. Okay. So I'll Sludge Bomb here. It's just in my best interest to do so. It doesn't make sense for me to Chilly Reception here. So we're both gonna have to take the Future Sight, but he has a lot more to lose. Can I get a goddamn Future Sight off, dude? Godly. Fuck. U-turns here, which is a little annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. I'll get the burn. He darts. Darts didn't make sense. He always hex there. Darts is a bad play. I should get more health on this look. I didn't expect Slowking. As I said, he's putting himself in an awkward spot. He hasn't terrored yet. There's a Garg. This is exactly what I wanted. I need to force one of these motherfuckers to Terra though. So I'll do is, as I said, I'll speed this up a bit since it's relatively predictable, and I can tell it's not ultra critical as far as thought. But I knew once Gambit got burnt, it was gonna slow the game down a lot. Look at you finally fucking doing some damn work, piece of shit. Curse, okay. Wonder what the Terra is. Your Curse, your Earthquake. It's Terra Fairy, then it's to my advantage with my Slow King. But because my Gambit got burned, yeah, Rillaboom would force him to Terra. How am I fucking mistimed the terrain? I mistimed the terrain. Oh, he didn't even, did he recover? Well, I mean, I figured he'd recover, but just to recover again. Yours, does a lot. Okay, fair enough. How's you hard Valiant? So he's fear. He must not be. I mean, if you're probably, unless he feared Terra Dragon. So he made a few fatal mistakes. Fatal mistakes. Because what's gonna end up happening, the way this is going, is the combination of Moltres and Floking will be unkillable. Particularly because he got me knock his item off, revealed his set, and didn't Terra. Valiant's a funny mon. Valiant's a funny mon. It could be some Thunderbolt thing. I don't think any variant of Valiant does not die to my Slowking Sludge Bomb here. Please, for the love of God. Okay. I don't trust this Tusk, but if it can touch my Moltres, then let's fucking do this. Alright, lovely. As I said, I should Will-O-Wisp here, but my Tusk has the upside, the advantage, plus full switches. What's he gonna do? As I said, he's getting to the point where he can't touch my Slowking and my my Slowking and my Moltres combination. So Hex sucks, definitely. He'd be stupid to dart. What I don't want is the Garg coming in. But I can't allow this Moltres to get too low. Be really dumb to go for darts. Darts wouldn't 2 KO me though. Yeah, I don't want this fucking dusty ass Garganical coming in. This dusty ass Garganical. So this allows me to rocks. This is big. He might Terra here. I do think he's gonna stand and recover. But it's fine. I can deal. Yeah. Stays in and curses and it's Terra Water. Just fine. So you got to. I mean, yeah, Earthquake. So you got a Salt Cure or Recover here. Salt Cure is a bad play. Because now you died to Woodhammer. You need +2. Yeah. So now I forced the Terra. Whoa, jeez. Oh, I forgot it's not quad, of course. This is dropping. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Now that's a good play in the sense that my Rillaboom is weakened. But I'm going to double around and get his health back. Oh, we want to no smoke with this guy. No smoke with this guy. But yeah. Thank you all for watching, you beautiful people. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Hit the like button. Love y'all. Peace.